All right. Awesome. Well, this is exciting. We've got a lot of people in the drop talk tonight. So we're super excited for multiple reasons tonight. One is because we have a special guest, Martinez, with us tonight, and he is going to share his testimony with us before we jump into the rest of our drop talk. So, Gerry.
Right on. Well, thank you so much, Rachel. I appreciate it. So I'm kind of gonna go through kind of how I got started. I'm gonna introduce myself. Obviously, my name is Gerry Martinez. Um, I'm married, got three beautiful kids, and two amazing granddaughters that completely have stolen my heart. They're amazing. Um, I coached baseball for over 15 years at the competitive level. Kind of hung that up in 2023 and kind of just started kind of have a little bit of time to myself and my family because before the drops were introduced to me, I was, kind of dragging, low energy, sugar cravings were off the roof. Um, I would just anything in sight that had sugar, pastries, candy. I mean, I would literally just devour and eat. And I think that was one of my biggest issues with food. I also always used to eat anxiously. Like my wife, cooked dinner and I'd start eating. By the time she even got to the table, I would be completely done. Um, but the crazy part is I was always going to the gym. I would go to the gym 5 to 6 days a week. But like we know, nutrition is everything. So um, I was just that wasn't doing my part in the eating aspect of it. So that's what I was kind of struggling with the most. But so sugar cravings, anxiety, eating, just I was an emotional eater. Overeating, I would finish dinner and an hour later I was having cinnamon toast crunch. Um, so I was just always kind of eating, I always had to be chewing on something. And that was kind of what got me to probably my worst weight was, which was like I got the heaviest I got was 268 and I'm only 5'9". So anyways, kind of fast forward a little bit and the shift actually came because Deanna and Julie were down from Colorado. They came down to the Bay Area to give a talk, drop talk. And afterwards, they met up with Sarah, which is one of their friends, and I was with her husband. And I started to ask a bunch of questions, and they happened to tell me about these amazing drops. And I was a little skeptical. I've tried everything in the past, um, all sorts of diets, ketos, carnivore, any type of diet, but I just really could never stick to it. So at first I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna try it. But afterwards I was like, man, I got nothing to lose. So I ended up trying them. We ordered them that night, and they came in a couple, 3, 4 nights later, and it was just completely like I didn't even tell my wife actually for the first, I think it was the first 15 days. Because if I told her, she was gonna be like, there you go again, buying stuff, not, taking it. You've already done this, you've already done that, which I get, right? And I deserve that because that's usually what happens. But anyways, like, 3, 4 days into it, I was feeling kind of tired. I would even text them and say, hey, I'm feeling tired. Like I was kind of craving, So uh Diana was really cool about saying, hey, you should eat these snacks, and she was very supportive. She was sending me pictures and stuff. So, anyways, I got through that, and 10 days into it, um, 10 days into it, I started to like notice a change, and even my wife would kind of look at me, and she would kind of give me that stare, because you're kind of going through a detox, and you're even you kind of, for me, it kind of worked quick, and I was starting to kind of get a glow, kind of I don't know. Are you guys gonna show my before and after, like the 13 day? Okay, cool. So my face started to change a little bit, and she would, you get that kind of stare that you're, I'm kind of like, what? What are you looking at? She's all, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Kind of like, and I had to tell her. I said, hey, well, I bought these drops and I'm feeling amazing. She's all, you're not overeating. Actually, and when you sit down to eat dinner, you're actually enjoying your food. You're not grabbing the extra stuff. You're not even going for the sweets. So that was, for me, that was completely like key, was that I noticed that my craving completely changed. Um, so that was probably the best thing because I literally would eat and maybe half an hour later, I would continue to eat other stuff, you know? So the drops just completely changed that. They allowed me to kind of be more mindful actually, be more mindful and really kind of really ask myself, are you really that hungry? Do you really want that extra stuff that you shouldn't be having? So the tool in itself was amazing, right? Like it kind of took the hard work because and I would struggle with that you start losing weight but you still want the sweets, you kind of see them, you kind of you kind of do, you kind of don't, and it's more of a struggle. This was more of easier, like, nope, I don't need them, you know. um so anyway, so probably, I don't know, 4 5 weeks into it, I had lost about no, about 5 inches around my waist. I went down from two, when I weighed myself, I was like at 264.8. I'm at 241.5 right now. Um, but the best thing that I can say is the weight part of it is amazing, right? Like I feel great on that part. But what I love the most is my sugar craving is completely gone. My sleep is really good. I mean, I'm more motivated. I mean, I got a spark in my life back. Like I'm ready to go conquer the world, right? Like it just this product just aligns your hormones. It's not even about, it's not even losing weight, right? It's about aligning your hormones and letting your body do what it's meant to do. And I'm prone to anxiety, depression. I actually take Prozac. And I've always kind of struggled with that a little bit. Like, oh, man, I'm a grown man. Why am I even taking this? So I'm starting to feel really good. I'm going to talk to my doctor, and I eventually want to wing off this. I think it was Amy. You told me about Elite, right? I think it's called Elite, right? So I ended up ordering that. Game changer as well, right? So those are just some of the benefits that that just completely got. And to just be able to control myself and saying, no, I don't need that. I mean, it's huge, man. I can't even. I feel like I'm in control now. Like the food's not controlling me. I'm controlling what I'm putting into my to my body. So, absolutely, anybody on the fence that's kind of wondering, like, oh man, should I do it? Or maybe they haven't gotten the results they wanted as fast as maybe I have, because I've actually sold about, or I've distributed out about 25, and I keep track of them. And there's all sorts, different types of people, right? Some people see changes in 10 days, some people see changes in 3 weeks, some people see in 5 weeks. So we're all different. So just stick in there, and I would absolutely say give it a try, especially since it's all natural stuff. Um, so the main thing here is, this just kind of gave me back a sense of control, and it kind of moved my needle, my why. You know, you play a role in the people you surround yourself, the people that look up to you. My kids, my wife, especially she loves being outdoors. So it gives me a sense of like, hey, you know what? I can actually do this. I can actually be the best version of me, right? Um, the thing that I'm going to tell people, because people are like, "Oh my God, it's a miracle." It's not a miracle. It's not a miracle tool. It's a fertilizer, right? Like a fertilizer that you put on your lawn. You still got to water it. You still got to cut it. You still got to give it sun. You still got to maintain it, right? So for someone to say it's a miracle, it's definitely not a miracle. At least to me, it's not a miracle. Natural substance or drops, right? But I'm doing my part. It allows me to to step back and think, okay, that's not a good food choice, or I got to get to the gym. So, that's why I tell people like this is an actual, it's an actual tool to help you get to where you want to go. So it's like you purchase a product. If you don't read the instructions and you don't follow the plan, you're not going to get its full benefit, right? And I think for me is just being able to say, I'm okay, I'm going to pass on that pastry, or it has completely changed my direction of I'm in control now, So, um, these drops don't stop the worries, don't stop the whole thing about life coming your way, right? We're still gonna have problems, right? We're gonna wake up, we're gonna have to deal with world issues, our family issues. But do I rather be healthy and deal with those kind of issues, or do I want to be unhealthy and still have to deal with those issues, right? So my choice is like, hey, what if I'm gonna go or make these unhealthy choices? Like, I mean, this is an easy. This is to me, it's like you get your return on investment, 100%. And last yesterday actually, I got the news that my dad's brother, he's 67 years old. He has cancer from head to toe. He literally just found this out, right? And you just kind of stop to think, and you're like, why aren't we living our best lives, right? Why aren't we taking care of ourselves and doing the things that we can? Because we don't have control over that kind of stuff. We don't got control over our sicknesses and or what's going to happen to it. We don't know when our time is going to be up.
Mhm.
But what we do have is a time to do the right, do the right thing, right? Take care of, nourish yourself, be the best person that you can be, so that you could be the best version of you, so that you can elevate and help those around you. It's all about helping people, and being the best version of yourself. And today's the only days that's promised. We don't even know if we're going to be here tomorrow, and that to me, I was like 67 years old, finding out you have cancer from head to toe, like you don't have a choice at that point, right? But you know what? We do have a choice to put healthy items into our bodies, wake up, go for a walk, text somebody telling them that you love them, motivate somebody, tell somebody how much you appreciate them. Like those are the little things. Those are the things we get to do, right? So to me, this is a game changer. I am like team drop. Like I'm on board, right?
Yes.
Like the money part of it is cool and everything. I have a great paying job, but just the opportunity to help others that struggle with this eating disorder, or just feeling like they're not aligned, is to me is like I want everybody to know. And hey, if you don't want to know about it, move on, move over, because I'm finding the next person that wants this, right? So, anyways, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And I appreciate you guys. And that's pretty much my testimony for today.
Thank you, Gerry. We are so
Yes.
excited to hear from you today. So, the other reason we are excited is because right after this call at 9 o'clock, there is another call about our 28-day challenge that's starting on Monday. It's free to register. All you need is a box of drops. So, whoever invited you to this Zoom, get a box of drops from them, get the registration link, and then get on this Zoom call that's coming up. I said it's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, because there are different categories of prizes for this challenge. And it's a community, and everyone's going to be cheering each other on and motivating each other. And then I think they're giving away diamond earrings or something. I don't know. It's crazy. This company is awesome. So, anyways, we're going to jump into the presentation part quickly of our drop talk, because we want to get on that next call starting in like 13 minutes. So I'm going to fly through some of this information really quick. And are you guys seeing it? Hold on. Okay. Are we seeing the presentation?
You're good.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so welcome to Partner Co. So these are some of the most common symptoms of hormone imbalance. And so if any of these look familiar to you, like they did me and a lot of us, these are a lot of the reasons why we started with the drops. So if you experience any of these, you can give us a little wave in the chat or maybe a thumbs down because these symptoms are terrible and we don't want to live this way anymore. So yeah, I mean, these are the things that people report the drops helping them with the most. Partnerco has over 100 products, um, amazing, amazing products. They help with so many different things like balancing your hormones, healthy weight loss, energy, your immune system, inflammation. That was a huge one for me. Chronic pain and inflammation. I cannot believe the difference with some of the products that I use in addition to the drops. Collagen, better sleep. Who doesn't want that? I sure do. And I've been sleeping like a baby since I started the drops. I'm Okay, there we go. Um, all of the products are tested and proven. There are over 215 published clinical studies and over 1,000 annual quality tests per year. So these are the reasons you can be confident that the products are high quality and they're effective. We've got Dr. Ray Strand there, our Chief Medical Officer. That call coming up in a few minutes that I was talking about, Dr. Crystal Vance is going to be on that call. Kristen White is going to be on that call from the Athletic Council. You can see down below, we have Dr. Alberto Pena, the Scientific Advisory Board, and Partner Co just added a senior scientific officer, Dr. Plant. So this is how you know this company is committed to high quality products that actually work. Sorry, I keep clicking. Okay, here's Diana. She's on our call tonight. We're going to do a few more testimonies. So Diana has type 2 diabetes and she was on a soy-based diet and Ozempic. She lost 40 pounds and her A1C started to drop, but after a couple years, Ozempic stopped working for her. And the soy-based diet destroyed her hormones. So her A1C shot back up and she developed a fatty liver and adult acne. She started the drops in January of 2024. So now her A1Cs are dropping. And actually, I think they're a little bit lower than that even now. She shared with me the other day. She's close to getting them low enough to get off of her medications, which is so fantastic. Adult acne is gone. Her skin is beautiful. You would never know. No more night sweats, hot flashes, brain fog. She's got more energy. She sleeps better and she lost 15 more pounds. This is Kathy. She had high blood sugar, high cortisol. She was on a thyroid medication. Now she dropped some weight. Her sugar isn't high anymore. Her cortisol dropped. She's off that thyroid medication and she's got more energy and lean muscle mass. And look at the difference. She looks awesome. Michael, because men have hormones too, right, Gerry? Um, So he was in a stressful job. He was struggling with his weight. Less than 5 months, he lost 45 pounds. No more depression. He's managing his stress. And I love this one. Lots of energy to play with kids. Like Gerry was talking about, like, this isn't just weight loss. This is like us being able to show up for our families. And it's so beautiful. Here's Mimi. I think she's on the call too. In 6 months, she dropped 60 pounds. She's got more energy and less cravings. She also got off of her thyroid meds. Better sleep, no more hot flashes. Her metabolism increased, her skin, and less hair loss. And this one was huge for me too, Mimi. Reduced inflammation and joint pain. That was crazy for me. So I'm so happy for her. Here's beautiful Amy. She just turned 50 and the girl literally looks like she's aging backwards. Her hormones were all out of whack too. Her A1C was climbing. She had menopause, a fatty liver, wasn't sleeping, brain fog. She says she feels like she was falling apart from the inside out, and then she found the drops. So she's sleeping like a rock, no more night sweats, obviously feeling much better, off of anxiety and depression meds and off of metformin. This is what we mean when we say that the drops are life-changing. She feels alive, powerful, and like her again, and it's awesome. There's Gerry. So here's his side by side. These pictures are 13 days apart, and I'm just like mind blown about this one. So he talked about a lot of this in his testimony that we just heard, but I think, the most powerful thing, like he's talking about, is that it's changing like your relationship with food. So you feel empowered to, not have to give into those cravings, and really addictions is what it is, food and sugar addictions. So we're so happy for Gerry and we love his before and afters, and he's just getting started too, which is awesome. Oh, I went backwards. Sorry, guys. Here we go. So with the drops, you can drop twice as much weight as you would with diet alone. The clinically proven and doctor recommended, hormone free, all natural, safe, and effective. So this means there's no known side effects and they don't interact with other medications. They come with an approved food list. So the focus is on low glycemic whole foods. And this list can come from whoever you get your drops from, but it also comes with a box of drops in the booklet too. So here are the options for getting the drops. You can be just a retail customer and buy them retail online. Here are the pricing breakdowns if you do that. And you certainly are welcome to do that, but I don't think we would recommend it because we can get them to you for a better price. Option number 2 is to be a customer and buy in a bulk order from the brand partner who invited you here. So they can get you a box of drops for $160 from their bulk order. Option number 3 is to become a wholesale member, and you get access to over 100 products at the 30% discount with a one-time fee of $29.95. So this is kind of like Sam's Club, except that Sam's Club is every year, and this is just a one-time fee. So you can see that one box of drops now drops down to $123 with the wholesale membership. It also gives you access to a business if you want that. So you can activate your business with a 4-pack. You learn how to quickly and easily make money from your phone with free social media marketing, a turnkey system from anywhere in the world. It really is the easiest thing probably I've ever done. So the system of growth here, if you buy a 4-pack with your wholesale discount, you're making a really nice profit, a retail profit. And then with the 10-pack, you can make $700 plus in profit. And so this is just the retail profit. This isn't including what you would get paid from Partner Co. on your back office. And then the 30-pack promo is the best deal. I wish I would have done this because I ordered a 10-pack and then I almost immediately had to order another 10-pack. Um, but this gets you to Golden Ultimate, which is your highest level of commission. And it just gives you the potential to grow your business immediately. And again, the profit is huge. The opportunity is huge. So in 2024, 454,000 rank advancements. Partner Co. is on fire. There's so much growth happening, and it's a community of real people, and it's been fantastic. Like I can't even describe the community, the support. Everyone's cheering you on, everyone is helping you. They literally give you everything you need to succeed. In this company. Oops, sorry, I skipped a slide. So we give you all the tools you need. There's a 7-day launch. You can achieve the highest paid new volume, 30% commission level with that 1500 PV, which is that 30 pack, gets you that 1500 PV immediately. And then you sell your first box at a bulk price, and then you convert to brand partner with the second box. And again, whoever invited you to this Zoom can teach you all of that stuff, and all of the resources are available. So we would love for you to join us and start your own amazing business. Like I said, it's been incredible for me so far. We are trying to wrap up fast because we want to hop on that 9 o'clock Zoom for the 28-day challenge really, really quick. Does anyone have any questions? I know we went through it really fast.
That was amazing. Thanks, Gerry. Thanks, Rachel.
Thank you
Of course.
guys. Absolutely.
Okay, it's 6 o'clock, guys.
Yep, it's
All
time
right.
to go.
We
Thanks,
will
guys.
28-day
Thank
challenge.
you
Yeah,
so much, guys.
thanks.
Bye.
Bye.